Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Congratulations on Imitation Game.
Thank you very much.
Movie.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be here tonight celebrating your film?
Yeah, it's great. You know, we came to this project as a team, and a team that felt so passionately about this story, and it was brought to life so amazingly by Benedict Cumberbatch, who has seamlessly walked into this interview.
Who was here? Yeah. It's an Irishman tonight, but it's a Scotsman in the film.
That's it, and that's why he's done both accents in one.
No, terrible. I'm not going to do accents now. I'll get to real trouble.
Yeah, but it was an absolute privilege and joy to work with this man, because he's an amazing actor and also an amazing man.
Oh, I just photo interview crashed you or bombed you or something.
No, I loved it.
We're talking about Imitation Game.
We're both doing Spencer Hart. Can we just talk about Spencer Hart for a second?
Let's talk about the fact that we're both wearing the same tailor.
And
we didn't even plan that.
No, we didn't. Or the blue-black thing at all.
Yeah.
You've got a narrow shawl. I've got a slightly wider peak.
Ultimately,
it's all good. It's all good.
You both wear it incredibly well.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about Imitation Game and bringing this character, bringing this story into life.
Well, it's an amazing privilege for all of us to be part of this, because he's a man who is not only the father of modern computer science, a gay icon and a war hero, but somebody who, despite all of those achievements, is really shamefully unknown in comparison. So to take part in a film which is just taking off here and in the UK and all around Europe and the world really is a fantastic sort of boon. You know, we set out to try and do some justice to this extraordinary tale, this exceptional human being, and to know that his legacy is getting to a broader audience is incredibly important as storytellers, and a huge privilege for me personally to undertake the role. There's very little footage of audio recording of him, but to work off the sort of very detailed anecdotal archival evidence there is, and the resources of Andrew Hodges' fantastic book, let alone Graham's script, which does a lot of the heavy lifting for any actor in this movie, was an exceptional, brilliant, wonderful undertaking to be part of. So, you know, and then you get to work with people like Alan. Alan and I hadn't met before. The first 5 minutes I felt like I'd known 5 years, 5 lifetimes. Not because he bored me, but because he's so good and he's such a wonderful. No, he is a wonderful human being.
That's an amazing.
I may be very happy.
Can I just one thing that I have to say? And
go
look, such a privilege to work with you, but also, as you mentioned, there wasn't any audio recording or video recording of Alan Turing in any way, shape, or form. And when the family watched the movie, the surviving relatives who knew Alan Turing turned to Benedict and said it was like watching our uncle. So it's just a privilege to work with a man who his tireless work put in the most incredible performance this year, in my opinion.
Thank you very much. I don't know what to say to that. I'm going to blush and shut up, I think. I don't think I can say anything to that. That's amazing.
And I have one more question for you. I asked Alan this the other day.
Go on.
But we are talking also about the movie Paddington Bear, which comes out next week, and being British.
I watched it. I don't know if it's because I'm...
no, it's so hard when she looks so pretty.
I was about to say an incumbent father. I don't think you can say that because I'm about an expectant father. But I started crying. I howled with laughter. I think it's utter genius. It's utterly brilliant. I think David Heyman is a producer of great skill. I think that director is something else. He's really something else, and I've liked all of Bunny and the Bull. I mean, he's a really smart man. It was the perfect fit for a really beautiful, iconic, very English sort of cartoon character. Completely did justice to the original and carried it into the movie realm, where that sort of wonderful magic realism could just transport it to the next sort of Wes Anderson level of a universe unto itself. And I honestly, I really don't know if it was I was just tired or, like I said, because I'm an expectant father. But I cried, I laughed. It was just pitch perfect, beautiful film.
Do you have any memories of Paddington as a child?
Yeah, no, I mean, and also I helped out with a bear. I think there was a Sherlock Holmes bear which I sort of helped design and stand next to, and I kind of just basically promote as much as possible for a good cause. And of course I remember Paddington Bear when I was growing up. It was one of those. It's one of the sort of staples of an English childhood. It's one of those creations you get to share as a kid, so with your parents, and remember it very fondly. We didn't live that far away from Paddington, so I sort of felt a sort of slight geographical affinity with him at least.
I don't suppose you'd want to give us your best Paddington roar.
No, I don't. No. I'm beyond that. Yeah, I'm beyond that. It's about 5 in the morning, but it's a good question. Good try.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure. Lovely to speak to you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you.